Everybody, Monty here. It's Thursday, week 5, October 15th, and there's a lot going on today, okay? So in case you didn't make it for class, everything is about the rise over the run. And in this case, it was 8 and 4. And we're learning to calculate the distance between 2 points. And it turns out, in order to calculate the distance between 2 points, you use the rise over the run. Serious. It's going to be the rise squared plus the run squared, and that is going to equal the distance x squared. Okay? So let's get started. Okay? So in class, we are focusing on the area. Okay, in order to find area, many of you might remember it's the length times the width. Okay, length times width. Perimeter is the distance around. The distance around. Well, in this case, it's pretty simple, right? We just count the boxes, count the boxes, count the boxes, count the boxes, and we got it. Okay, but what if we don't have a traditional shape and we need to calculate these distances, right? We now have a tool, and that tool is the rise and the run. Okay? The rise and the run. So today, that's what we practiced in class. So here we go. Okay? So the very first one, I want you to realize our long-term goal. Long-term, we want to describe the real world mathematically. Okay? And when they build roads, they need to know how long is that road. Well, it turns out that Sunshine Avenue, the distance from point C to D, can be calculated by the rise squared and the run squared. Okay, and there was a famous man named Pythagoras who figured this out over 2,000 years ago. Okay, and in this case it would be 8 squared plus 10 squared is equal to c squared. That's why the other day we had to practice using our calculators. Okay, so 8 times 8 will be 64, and 10 times 10 will be 100. So c squared is 164. And then we're going to learn to use this and our calculators to find out that we can find the actual length of Sunshine Avenue by taking the square root of both sides. Okay, and in this case, if we used a calculator, it would be about 12.8. All right, here we go. First problem, area, length, width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it's a 6 by 6. It's a square. So the area is nothing more than 6 units times 6 units, which is 36 square units. Okay, perimeter. That's the distance around. Okay, that's the total distance around. Okay, well, distance around, just add them up. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Well, 4 sixes is 24 units. Okay? All right, let's move on. What if we have a strange shape? Well, if we have a strange shape, then we're going to have to do some work, right? And we have this newfound strategy, okay, up 3 over 4. 3, 4. Back 3, down 4. 3 and 4. Down 3, over 4, over 3, up 4. By looking at the slopes, we have a square. All right? We know we have a square because this is downhill, -3 over 4. Downhill, -3 over 4. This one's uphill, 4 over 3 in the positive. Uphill, 4 over 3 in the positive. So we see the perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. Opposite reciprocal. So perpendicular. All right. Now to find the area, length and width, well, now we have to actually find one of these lengths. So let's just use EF. Step 1. We have to locate EF, the distance. Okay, well, we have a new method, right? We have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. All right, 3 squared and 4 squared. 3 squared equals c squared. Okay, well, c squared. Oh, we can just do some math here. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. And that's equal to c squared. 9 plus 16 is 25, and that is equal to c squared. Well, we have to undo this. So remember, on a calculator, it's called the radical sign. Okay? So we're going to take the square root of both sides. Okay? So we're going to clear what's here. So 25 square root 5. So our C is equal to 5. The actual length, because it's a square, we're going to have 5 units, 5 units, 5 units, and 5 units. So the area is going to be area of this square, length times width, is going to be 25. Cool. Then we just add up all the perimeters. And we got it. So hopefully that was helpful. That's what we worked on in class today, and we went just a little bit further here. Okay. And our next step was to talk about what if we just calculate these. Let's practice. 4 squared plus 10 squared equals c squared. And we did it over and over and over. 5 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. We're practicing distance formula. Okay? So hopefully that helps. Otherwise, come see me in Access Time. Thank you.